Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Megan, for our Virtual Summer Opportunities Fair. If you don't mind just sharing who you are, the organization you work for, and your specific position there.
Perfect. So my name is Megan Pinellas. I work for Camp Starlight. We're located in the northeastern corner of Pennsylvania. We are a summer camp, so we're open throughout the summer. So we offer summer contracts for our students. We hire actually from all over the world, and we would love to get some students from your school.
Awesome. And do you mind sharing just a little bit more about Camp Starlight in general?
Sure. So there's 540 children that come every single summer. It's an amazing place to be. We have about a 95% return rate of campers, which means that the campers really come back and love being at camp. I've been there for 18 years. I got the job when I was first in college. And it's crazy because one of my first summers, I had an 8-year-old camper who then a few years ago became my assistant. So when you join our team, it's sort of like joining the Starlight family, which is an amazing feeling.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
We also have every athletic sport you can think of. We have our own private lakes. We have water skiing sports, our waterfronts. We have arts, we have theater, we have eco-science. So really we have a little bit of everything.
Awesome. And do you mind sharing the available positions coming up at Camp Starlight?
Yeah, we actually have quite a few counselor positions open. There's 2 types of counselor positions. The first is an activity specialist. So that might be someone who wants to coach soccer or coach lacrosse or teach boating or teach the theater. So those are activity specialists. So there's 6 periods a day, and that's when those specialists would be instructing those courses. But you still live in a bunk with the campers. And then there's a bunk specialist, which you don't really have to have a specialty in very much. That's how actually I started. And you actually take the younger campers from each activity to each activity. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get to see new things and take the kids around. Everyone lives in a bunk. We have modern bunks with 2 toilets, 2 showers, 2 sinks in every bunk, and electricity. It's great. There's about 10 campers in every bunk and 2 to 3 counselors per bunk.
Great. And then what's the age range of the campers that come to camp?
All right, so they're age 7 to 15.
7 to 15. Great. And what qualifications are you looking for in these counselor positions, and how can an interested student make themselves stand out in the application process?
So really the qualifications is just passion for helping children or coaching a specific sport. Really, it's just the interest of your passion kind of helping us. You know, we've added different programs over the years with counselors who have come with different specialties. We added a DJing option last year. We added a coding option last year. So there's always lots of room to expand there as well, which is great. So really it's just a little bit of experience with kids. Even just babysitting is fine. As long as you've worked with kids and you know that you want to work with kids, even if it's not your future path to be a teacher, that doesn't really matter. As long as you just kind of want the experience, it's perfect. And to apply, you actually just go to our website, campstarlight.com, and you click on staff, and there's a button that just says apply here. It goes straight to us.
Okay, perfect. I do see that Camp Starlight is in Handshake. Are those positions posted in Handshake, or is the main way to apply through the website?
You can apply through the website. I do have a post on Handshake, which is just for the general counselor position, which just means anyone who wants to be a counselor of any kind can apply through Handshake. So either option is perfect for us.
Okay. Can you share a little bit more about the timeline? So if a student was to be hired, when typically is kind of the onboarding process, and then what, I guess, is covered in regards to expenses? Is there travel out to Pennsylvania covered? And then what does the pay look like for the summer?
Perfect. So our dates this summer go from June 20th to August 16th. There's a week-long orientation that's mandatory. That's at the very beginning. So those are the dates that we would require you to be there for. It's free room and board, free food, free laundry service, which is fantastic for students. I loved it when I was a student way back when. We are trying to plan on getting some buses together to help students travel. So basically we just coordinate it once you're hired. So basically once the application comes in, one of our team will review the application. We will reach out to you for an interview. And after that interview, there's one tiny little interview after that. It's kind of like the second step. And right then and there, you're already on board and you start getting our staff emails, you're added to our Facebook group and all that sort of stuff to really become part of the community before you even get to camp.
Great. And then are you currently accepting applications, or if not, when is the application open for students?
Yes, we're actually getting some, like this week has been great. We've had a lot. So I would, if you're interested, apply right away.
And do you get applications from students all over the country? Is it mainly there on the East Coast, or what is kind of the
We
demographic look
actually
like?
do get them from all over the country, and we also get them from a lot of different countries as well, which is fantastic. It's really nice to meet people and really bond with people that you may never meet in another life. So it's great that way. And we do have, it's really fun when the students come together. One of their first icebreakers, we split up by country and state, and you get to see the little pockets of all the states, and it's usually like every single state almost is representative with a really cool cheer, and it's just amazing to see where everyone comes from.
Oh, that's great. And last question for you, in your perspective, what is maybe one of the most rewarding aspects of the role and one of the most challenging aspects of the role?
Oh my goodness, there's so many rewarding things of this one. I think really, like, what if I look back to when I first started working there, because I guess that would be a bit more relatable, is you could really learn to be yourself. You kind of learn more about yourself and your strengths, and to push yourself forward to help these children, because you're living with them 24 hours a day. So if you really want to take a break, it's, you know, you still get your break times, but you're so on that you have to learn how to be yourself with other people. It's just a great learning tool. I mean, the only challenges would be, I guess, that it is a long day. But there's so much fun involved. We have amazing evening activities. We try to tire out the campers so that when they hit the pillow, they fall asleep. So equally, the counselors also do the same thing. So, I mean, other than the long days, it's fun long days. It's tiring, but you get your days off and you get your rest. But that's the only thing I could think of as like a challenge.
Mm-hmm. And if the student was interested in learning more about the position, maybe before applying, is there a specific point of contact that we can share with the videos that we promote the position?
Yeah, so we have a great aerial tour of our camp. So there's a lot of different information on our website. The aerial tour is really cool because you can go to athletics or arts or whatever you're really interested in. You can email me at any time. It's megan@campstarlight.com. And, you know, any question, we would rather help you than you wonder what we're here with tons of answers and tons of knowledge for you.
Right. Perfect. Well, thank you so much again for joining us and sharing more about the positions, and hopefully we can get you some applicants.
Perfect. Thank you.